My name is Dr. Rahul Nayak. I did my MBBS from the Oxford Medical College, Bangalore. And this NEET PG 2021, I got a marks of 629 and a tentative rank of about 1025. So I started my preparation. I finished my internship in 2020 February, and I started my preparation for NEET PG 2021 in March. So there was a lockdown due to COVID. So because of which we had to shift to online classes, which was a new experience. It was sort of a boon in disguise, I could say, that we were able to sit home at the comfort of home and study at home rather than wasting our time in travel. So that was one good thing. And my typical day during preparation used to be we used to have our I used to wake up at about 7 a.m. maybe, and I used to take my time, and around 9 a.m. I used to sit down to study. So I used to study whatever the previous day's class used to be. So I used to try to cover the whole whatever portions was done during the previous day. And the class would start at about 3 p.m. usually every day, and it used to go up to 9 p.m. So from 9 p.m. I used to have my dinner for 1 hour, and then I used to come back and I used to try to flip through the pages about whatever the portions were done during that day. So revisions, I tried to finish that day's portion on that day, or the maximum I used to push it to the end of the week. So Sundays we used to have a break. So I used to try and finish all my portions, the leftover portions from that week by Sunday. And of course, I used to solve my a few. I had purchased the Bhatia question bank material, and also I used to have Marrow Q bank. So I used to do the both of them. I tried my best to complete all the questions possible. My previous exam, I gave a NEET PG 2020, so in which I never got a eligibility. So I got a score of about 240 in NEET PG 2020. And so the faculties that I found most beneficial was, of course, all the faculties were exceptional at whatever they did. A few faculties to mention, especially, would be Tamim sir. The way he used to approach the questions and the way he used to teach us to rule out the options and get at the answer. So that was very beneficial in the exam. That was time saving. And of course, Dr. Praveen Kumar sir. So my pathology was the weakest subject for me. So I was able to pick up on pathology with Praveen sir's teaching. And of course, anatomy, I always liked anatomy, but it was a difficult subject for me. And Ashwini Kumar sir's teachings were really helpful. And of course, there are all the other faculties who were great at what they taught. DBMCI's role overall in my preparation. I started my preparation in March, so the exam was supposed to get over by January. But due to various reasons and COVID and other stuff, the exam got postponed to April, and then from April to September. So DBMCI has been with me throughout my preparation. So even during the postponements, even with the postponements, I had purchased both the TND 1 and TND 2, both of which were very beneficial to keep me on track during my preparation. Advice, I would say, I wouldn't have any great advice to give at this moment. The main thing that every other topper says, try to finish your notes. I would say I would add, try to finish it as soon as possible, probably within that week. Don't have a lot of backlogs, and try to solve question banks. Try to stick to one specific question bank rather than to doing it from many sources. And of course, like all the faculty say, the last 3 year question papers, for NEET at least the last 3 years question papers, and for AIMS that will be the last year question papers, that will be close to 6 question papers. So I think that would be that. Thank you.